Hello everyone, what's up everyone, what's up Facebook? Day 3 of me going out and walking continuously. Like today was, to be honest, a very hard thing to wake up, and in fact I was 15 minutes late. But since I have a buffer of about half an hour to an hour, 45 minutes, it was all good. So yeah, that's lesson one. Whatever you do, always build buffers in between. Like if you give a client, like say you have a client and you tell him that you tell him that sorry, you don't tell him. Actually, you think that it's going to take you a week. Tell him it's going to take 1.5 weeks or 2 weeks even. Like build some buffers for you because life is unpredictable. Anything can happen, and yeah. Okay, so today is another foggy day. Like just check it out. Makes me look like as if I'm walking out of the set of a movie. And yeah, because but to be honest, I'm kind of dreading the fog today because I have to kind of travel, and yeah, if there is fog, then traveling will be a real bitch. Anyways, what the title of the post today? Focus. Like you just need to focus, buddy. Like in fact, in fact, Dennis Demori, I like he even wrote an email about this thing because we see a guy posting in one of the Facebook copywriting groups because this guy is kind of like from India, and his initial post a week or so ago was that he wanted to improve his English. Well, fair enough. And yesterday his post was about regarding buying a course. Like to be honest, I have never heard of this course. Like I have heard of the book by that guy, but never the course. But what I have seen is that like that guy is jumping from one thing to another. Like I think Dexter Abraham will say jumping from one cock to another. But yeah, let's just say he's not focused enough. Because the thing is, if you want to, the thing is that the greatest enemy to your success is going to be distraction, while the greatest asset that you have to yourself is focus. Like even if you take copywriting, like how would you start copywriting? Like you have a million people to learn from. You have Gary Halbert, Gary Bensavenga, Eugene Schwartz, uh, David Ogilvy, and then you have all the other A-listers such as Paris Lampopoulos, you have Chris Orkowski, you have so many people. You have Justin Goff, you have Ian Stanley, you have Stephen George. Like how would you start? How would you learn from the copywriting if you are just going through for? And I haven't even started naming the old school people yet. So yeah, that just goes out to show that there are a million people that from whom you can learn from, and whom you and whose style you can emulate. But the thing is that actually I'm working kind of fast today, so a bit breathless. Anyways, so yeah, you have a million people whose style you can evaluate. That's the word, and a million people who you can learn from. But how do you start doing it? You focus on one thing at a time. Like even in copywriting, you have headlines, you have lead, you have body copy, you have the offer, you have the close, you have the story. Like there are um, like a lot of components that you can get good at any given time, but you don't decide to do that all of them at once, or maybe like you just focus on one or two at one time. Like for me, like I literally took Gary Halbert's advice and I wrote about 500 headlines from those magazines, those Cosmopolitan, and yeah, I thought that that was kind of like a good enough education for now in headlines, and let's move on to the another thing. And then I focus on storytelling for like 2 to 3 weeks and so on. Like this is kind of like how my pattern goes. Even if I'm learning something, like right now there are only 4 courses or programs that I have on my that I'm going through. One is related to copywriting, one is related to marketing, one is related to personal development, and the other is related to pickup because I like to keep myself. Anyways, so yeah, that's the whole premise, the idea that if you want something, you gotta focus, baby. Like that's the only thing that you have working for you. Otherwise, you're just like wasting your time, man. Alright, people, that's enough for today. Talk to you later. Bye.